Hello and welcome to our latest unboxing video. I'm Eliza here at the Hatfield Public Library and I have a big box of adult fiction and nonfiction. So let's start. We have a nonfiction to start out. It's Thank You for Your Servitude by Mark Leibovich, and this is Donald Trump's Washington and the Price of Submission. So he wrote This Town, and now, so this is a new book about how the GOP collaborated with Donald Trump to transform Washington's swamp into a gold-plated hot tub and a one-time party of rugged individualists into a sycophantic personality cult. We have a big name here, Lincoln Child. I guess I was thinking of Lee Child, but Lincoln Child is also a big name. Not quite as big as Lee Child. And this is Chrysalis, a thriller. This is maybe the biggest name. You've heard it many times before. James Patterson, written with David Ellis, and this is called Escape, a Billy Harney thriller. And of course, it wouldn't be a summer box without some beach reads. This one's called The Beach Trap by Alan Brady. It's got a dog on the cover, so check. And it says two half sisters, one messy inheritance. Oh, look, it's blurbed by Ali Hazelwood. If you haven't been following, Ali Hazelwood is sort of a rising star in like the romance world. Or like the sort of the chicklet side of romance. Two best friends torn apart by a life-altering secret and one summer to set the record straight. Oh, so they find out that they're half sisters and they break off all contact. And then 15 years later, their father leaves them a joint inheritance of one beach house. Kind of like a grown-up version of The Parent Trap. The Lies I Tell, a novel by Julie Clark. Hmm. So this definitely seems like a suspense thriller. Says this one woman has a lot of different names because she's a con artist. And then one woman has been trying to figure out how to expose her. This is one I'm excited about because I'm a fan of this series. It's called The Locked Room by Elly Griffiths. If you are ever looking for like a new mystery series to start out and you're a big fan of those that like are really good mysteries but also like have a lot of characters and like they get to know each other and sometimes they fall in love or have drama, blah blah blah. This is definitely one of those, like a whole big cast of characters and also kind of fun. The main character is a professor who's an archaeologist, and so and then she works with the police. Anyways, da 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 da. Good series if you haven't started it. And this one is like another mystery of deaths of murder suicides. That's something they find out that maybe they weren't suicides. Teresa and Fowler. It all comes down to this. Meet the Geller sisters, the men they can't live without, and the Maine summer house that holds the key to their happiness. This is like such like the classic, like the ingredients to the beach read. They're Manhattan born and bred, but then their mother dies. Yeah, sounds like a family drama. Helltown by Casey Sherman. And the untold story of a serial killer on Cape Cod. So I didn't even know this. Apparently, there was a serial killer on Cape Cod, and in 1969, and his name was Tony Costa. And this book just goes back and looks at everything that happened. Nightcrawling by Leila Motley, an Oprah's Book Club book for 2022. And this is about a young Black woman who da da da. She she it says that she's walking the streets. I'm not really I feel like I'm like such an innocent in the ways of the world. I don't really know. Then she says she breaks open an investigation and gets involved with the police. I don't really, I mean, like I don't know if that's a code for doing like sex work or if it means something else, but this book is getting a lot of really good reviews. A lot of people want to read it. Vaclav Smil, How the World Really Works. This is what we all need to know. And this is the science behind how we got here and where we're going. That's a little bit vague, but I think what it is this it's looking at numbers, and I think it's specifically looking at how energy and sort of distribution of resources and stuff, and specifically how we can use all these numbers to sort of maybe find some solutions for running the world better and hopefully stopping global climate change. We have Katy Tur, The Rough Draft. So Katy Tur, I love this. This has lots of pictures of her on the cover. She is a news reporter person, MSNBC anchor, and oh gosh. So this is just about her life. Holy Chow. It's kind of fun to say. An Andy Carpenter mystery by David Rosenfelt. And this is one of those mystery series. I don't have the early ones, although we could always request them for someone if they want them. But it's one of those mystery series that has just gotten more and more popular. Yeah, so there's actually more than 20 Andy Carpenter novels, but I think that they read just fine as standalones. You can just jump right in and enjoy them. This one is called Just Tyrus, a memoir, and this is about a pro West wrestler and conservative political commentator, and this is about his life. We have Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover. This might be a paperback. I don't think this is actually a new book. I think it was just really, yeah, it's originally written in 2014, but just due to the way people read books, it's become very popular again, and there's a big holes list, so I got us a copy. Other Names for Love by Taymour Soomro. Really beautiful, artistic, sort of painted cover. You don't often see them like this. Oh, it's blurbed by Mohsen Hamid, who wrote Exit West. I'm a big fan of his writing. So this is about a boy who wants to spend, named Fahad, who wants to spend the summer with his mother in London. But his father wants his son to go to this family's rural estate in upcountry Pakistan to teach him how to be a man. Um, but it sounds like that doesn't sounds like that doesn't work, because instead he falls in love with one of the other boys on the farm. And then, oh, this is another one where it seems like it's going to pop up with two timelines. There's another story. There's a that jumps forward 20 years. So last two books. We have The Shores of Bohemia, a Cape Cod story by John Taylor Williams. And oh gosh, this is about famous writers and artists who were socialists and communists, and actors and writers and artists, and they met up in Cape Cod and talked about stuff and did stuff. And last of all, we have The Pope at War by David I. Kertzer. This is nonfiction. It's the secret history of Pius the 12th. Sorry, I need to work on my Roman numerals. Mussolini and Hitler. Gosh, winner. So the author's a Pulitzer Prize winner. Um, it uses newly opened Vatican archives and talks about what the Pope was doing World War II and how he responded to the Holocaust. That seems like a lot of big deal. So I think history people are definitely going to be interested in that. So this is a really big box. I hope you stuck with me. And these will be on the shelf soon. Bye.